Intelligence agencies.
17 agencies.
17 of our intelligence agencies have confirmed.
17 of our intelligence agencies.
17 intelligence agencies.
17 different United States intelligence agencies.
All 17 of them.
Squawk Radio time. I'm C for Comrade Thomas Paine, and I have Jeannie from Hawaii on the line, coming to you from someplace in Babylon. And did you see that 17 different intelligence agencies of the United States all said, according to those other mouthpieces there in that little bit, isn't that funny? We're claiming that Russia, Putin, Trump, collusion, Kremlin, boogeyman. Well, the hoax is pretty much over now, but I think that the Democrats are missing something. They have the perfect scapegoat for their inanity, for their stupidity. If they don't use it, they're just going to continue to look like, a bunch of people that came to a pile of dead skunks in the road, and instead of going another way, decided to become one with it. And they have the scapegoat is those 17 intelligence agencies. Well, there was faulty intelligence again. Oh no, my God, we've got to do something about that. We just can't have these intelligence agencies running amok and running the country and running us into wars all over the planet. What do you think, Jeannie?
Well, yeah, I agree. In fact, what they probably could do is say that the Russians have infiltrated the 17 intelligence agencies and are now running our government.
Yeah. Well, they should.
I think Rachel did that one.
They certainly. Yeah. They could pick right up on that sort of downbeat there, and run with it. Like, we've been hoodwinked, hooskoud, fooled. We've been tricked again by these intelligence agencies. Well, just because someone is in an intelligence agency doesn't make them intelligent. And that was something that I wanted a point that I wanted to make. But over the weekend, Mr. Obama was in Berlin, and I noticed you posted a card on Facebook about what happened in Berlin. What was he doing?
Exactly.
What was he doing? Dissing progressives. What's that all about?
Well, the thing about it is, he couldn't do his town hall in the USA, good old USA, so he went to Berlin instead. And that's what it did, to speak to the youth, as far as he's very concerned about the Democratic Party being under attack by progressives, which I thought he said he was at one time, but I guess it depends on what your definition of progressive is, and that we have circled the Democratic Party, and it's a very dangerous thing, and that he knows the best thing for the United States is for 260 Obamacare that he put out there that has, totally sank like the Titanic. But we're supposed to fix that instead of having health care as a right, as you in Germany does, and other countries that he's speaking to.
Well, in Germany, he's together with Angela Merkel, and he and she are pretty much the ones that laid the groundwork for most of the trouble that is being experienced in Europe now, with influx of refugees from all over everywhere, up the tensions with Russia. Fine birds of a feather, all of those guys. But you posted another thing that picked a graphic of all the Democratic, not all of them, but a good share of the Democratic hopefuls running for the Democratic Party nomination for presidency in 2020. And I'll just leave this up for a second and take a look at it with you. It's going left to right, Kamala Harris. Behind the "Do Not Cross" police yellow tape there. And Bernie Sanders going, "It's not a radical idea." He's got his arms up in the air, waving around. Elizabeth Warren probably guzzling a quart of beer or something there. What's
Hey,
that?
she
What's
can
that?
party, millennials. She can party like you can.
What's that guy's name up on top of the podium there? Bemis the Snarky Narky or whatever it is. He looks real intelligent there, squatting on top of the
You know,
top of the podium. It reminds me of, I don't know, something.
he's so sad.
So, yeah, he's assuming the position, getting ready to defecate the podium, I guess. But and then on to the next. Who's next?
You know, what is her name? The one that throws books at her staff.
Oh, yeah. I can't think of her name. I don't know her name. We should have prepared.
I'm afraid.
We should have prepared for that. She's the one from Minnesota or something, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She scares me.
Oh yeah, she's just lighting crowds on fire everywhere she goes. Must be by now.
We have to be tough.
Then somebody who's not officially in the race yet, but about to get into the race, maybe by the end of this month, if he can polish up his Creepy Joe image a little bit better, maybe between now and then. What's the first thing you think of when you see that guy groping a little girl there in front of him?
I think pervert immediately.
I don't know how anybody can help it, really. And there's Tulsi.
I mean, it's so obvious.
There's Tulsi with the surfboard. She's all set.
Yeah, and she's got her flowered lei that she wears all the time.
Yeah.
She's like, surf's up. No problem.
She's your home girl, Hawaii girl.
She is. She is. I'm very proud. I'm very proud of her.
We like Tulsi.
I would vote. You know, I do. I do like her. I like her a lot. And I met her briefly in 2015 or 16, very slightly when I went out there, and I think she's a real deal.
She's refreshingly different from